always felt this thing. I never gave up. Never realized you came out of the blue. You assumed the phone for me to meet you, as I have been yearning for this road. Never thought that one could live the way that you do. The embodiment, just molding my life to be like you. There I was years later, I was lying on my balcony as I was deeply wondering what was really happening. Looking at the sky, tears rolling down my shoulders as I'm asking myself how to make my life whole. With my eyes trying hard to pierce through your endlessness, unable to do overwhelming powerlessness, starting to realize the depth of your greatness as I'm surrendering to your boundless powerfulness. Jai Hari Deva, Hara Mahadeva, Mama Guranath, Jai Vishwanath, Nithyananda Rupa, Agora Swarupa, Pranamsa Nitya Nitya Nityananda. Jai Hari Deva, Hara Mahadeva, Mama Guranath, Jai Vishwanath, Nithyananda Rupa, Agora Swarupa, Pranamsa Nitya Nitya Nityananda.
Welcome everybody. We are live and on the road on our way to San Francisco. I'm here with my wife, Ma Nithya Prasiddhananda. If you do not know who she is, the Kundalini Yogini. She has an incredible YouTube channel as well. You got to follow her, check her out, and she does a lot of cool content over there. So I went live last weekend and it was a really cool experience, and I wanted to share some more of that with everybody. And I figured we're on the road anyways. It would be a great time to meet some of you and just chat. And if you have any questions for us, then we're here and we're available to you. And so if you have anything, just type away in the comment section down below and I'll get to those and I'll read them as best as I can as well, okay? So I'm not able to see anything yet. Would you be able to bring it up on your phone even for the time being? So just so you know, I'm on my way to San Francisco. I was invited to be a VIP. Ooh, VIP guest. Ooh, VIP guest for what's known as the Omni Athlete, and it is a conscious sport, conscious athletes conference. And so there's going to be people from all over the world that are athletes that are basically becoming woke and spiritually attuned, I should say, and they want to bring that into the sports community and through various different sports. So whether it's, for me it was ice hockey that I played, but there's people that are in basketball, tennis, you name the sport, they're doing it. And so I'm going to pull up the questions here on Prasiddha's phone. We got you guys covered. Could you make a video of Surya Namaskaram, which I practice every day for 1 hour, but can you show on the video how to add the Gayatri mantra for the practice? Interesting. Okay. Yes, we can do a video on that. I promise to do that, Sarah. You guys are such a wonderful energy couple. Thank you, Sarah. What song are you listening to? That is
the best song ever.
Just to give you some background on that song. Days long. We played the song and it was like our theme song. It was so much fun.
It's called Dev Adi Dev Despacito Remix. If you just look up, come up.
So what we'll do is I don't want to call him a spiritual bro, but his name is Sri Nitya Ashutoshananda. He does incredible work on just in the entire media department, but he does a lot of singing and he comes up with the lyrics himself, and he does an unbelievable job. So I'll put that in the description as well below. Want to meet up this weekend? Yes, we do, Allison. Okay, I think we're back. I'm not sure. It says we're live. I apologize, everybody, if it kicks in and out continuously, but I want to keep going through all the questions here. Sudipto, you look like you give much importance to your body. The answer is yeah, absolutely. You only have two things, body and consciousness. As per Sanatana Hindu Dharma, there's no such thing as mind. And so we only need to work on two things. And one of those is the body. And I can say from that, because I had a strong Okay, guys, if it cuts out one more time, I'm going to drop it and we'll come back live when we have better reception. But we're in the middle of nowhere right now, I guess, so that's the issue. But so you only have two things, body and consciousness. And so I can say from my experience, because I had a well-built body and like a very strong nervous system, I was able to hold and experience a higher state of energy, a higher state of enlightenment. My guru literally blessed me with the experience. And because I had that strong body, a well-built yogic body, that was the only reason. And so I can only stress to everybody on the planet, build your body. My guru can legitimately just give you enlightenment, but unless you have a well-built body, you're gonna fry your system. So imagine like just putting a high voltage plug into a wall, and like let's say a 210 volt into a 110 plug-in, it's just gonna fry the system, right? Same thing with enlightenment. Like it's such a high intense voltage. You got to prepare your body, you got to prepare your temple to hold and radiate that energy. So that's a really good question, or it wasn't even a question, an observation. And I really highly recommend for anybody to make sure that you're building your body too. Can I leave turmeric paste on my forehead to hasten pineal gland detox? Fasten, I think you probably mean fasten. VNG, pick, yes. So that's one practice that my guru has given all of his disciples, to apply turmeric paste onto the forehead, and that helps the detoxification process of the pineal gland. And what we do is we put it on at nighttime. So before you go to bed, putting it on your forehead, make sure that you got some sheets or a pillowcase that is something that you don't mind.
Just put a towel down.
Yeah, maybe a towel, a rag, something that you don't mind is going to get yellow. For me, I have eyebrows that turn yellow.
Unavoidable.
Yeah, so I have white eyebrows, so the turmeric paste kind of tends to run into those. So that's the downfall with that. But you can apply that every night, and that will absolutely fasten or speeden up the opening of the pineal gland. So that's a good question.
I mean, pretty much within like yoga and Ayurveda, yeah, you guys probably, a lot of you guys know that turmeric is like an essential ingredient for healing and for health and for prevention of disease also. So as much as possible, you have it in every single food you eat is the best thing you can do for reducing inflammation in the body.
Yeah. And
as well as, of course, third eye.
I'll just follow up. I see your correction, YVNG. Yes, you can wear it throughout the day. And really,
that's just up to you.
That's entirely up to you. Of course,
enough.
Yeah, really, like, and that Prasida says if you're bold enough, and it's really a statement. It's like walking around telling everybody, "Hey, I'm a Hindu," because I mean, not everybody is going to understand what you're doing, but it is a statement of what Hindus are about. And so, I would highly support that if you decided to do that for sure. Shyamala, do you suggest any techniques for liver cleanse? Is there a way in Ayurveda? And please suggest asanas focusing on liver cleansing. I somehow find third eye powers connected to liver. Okay, great question. As far as Ayurveda, do you know anything for liver cleansing?
As of yet, no. I'll definitely let you know as I come into that knowledge. Obviously, a major component of liver cleansing, this is kind of a given, but is detox from alcohol. So, I mean, if you haven't done that yet, I would definitely recommend that. That's something I am aware of that has a huge effect on the body, but specifically the liver. So definitely avoid that if that's a part of your life right now. That will help you greatly in your spiritual practice as well as your physical health.
Yeah. And then as far as asanas go, when you're putting pressure in your stomach region, in your abdomen region, and massaging those organs, that's the main thing you really want to be thinking about. And naturally, asanas such as Mayurasana come into mind, where you're going to be helping your liver out, especially if you're wanting to detox, twisting. So when you get into different asanas, like Matsyendrasana, when you're twisting the midsection intensely, ultimately asanas are about twisting out the toxins and pushing out the toxins within your system. So think about twisting and pushing out the liver physically with the movements of your body. and that will help.
Just like Uddiyana Bandha.
Yeah, and of course, Uddiyana Bandha, engaging that intensely. Uddiyana Bandha, if you don't know, sucking the stomach in and up as high as possible and sucking it in as much as possible. It massages the internal organs and is such a powerful bandha. It's my favorite bandha, actually. So I would say doing all of those things would definitely help with cleansing and cleaning out the liver. Swan. No comment. I found Teal Swan on my spiritual awakening, and I benefited from it for a little bit, from things that she was teaching, but then it got to a point where I was just realizing she was speaking things that weren't truth as well. I don't recommend people follow her for various reasons. But I don't want to dive too much into like talking about why not to follow her, etc.